When I was in high school playing football, the coaches would always yell out at us, whether in practice or during a game. They would say, "Have a sense of urgency." And this idea that the mission of winning this game, of being the best team in the state, there's a sense of urgency that we needed to have to try to attain that goal. And Jesus in our gospel today speaks with a great sense of urgency about building the kingdom of God. So he first gives a positive command. He says, "As you go, make this proclamation. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Cure the sick, raise the dead, cleanse lepers, drive out demons. Without cost you have received, without cost you are to give." So first, we see that these apostles are to do signs and wonders, to go out there and do stuff, to speak the truth, to heal the sick, and to drive out demons and raise the dead. So there's this great positive command. Yes, go and do my work. I empower you with my very authority to do my work, because there's so many people that need me, Jesus says, and need my salvation and my healing. So go and do it. And he allows us to share in his sacred ministry, even today. Then he gives a negative command. He says, "Do not take gold or silver or copper for your belts, no sack for the journey, or a second tunic, or sandals, or a walking stick. The laborer deserves his keep." We see in the second command, he's saying, let go of anything that is not absolutely necessary. In fact, give up the things that are kind of necessary for you to live about your daily life. And why does he give this second command out of this sense of urgency to build his kingdom? I think there's a great deal of wisdom in this command, because when we give up and we renounce created goods that are good, there's not bad in themselves, then it frees us up to be more open to the mission of Christ in the sense of urgency that it really has. And so during the season of Lent, for example, we really focus on prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. That we are going to renounce things that aren't bad in themselves so that we can be more freely disposed to Christ, that he might fill us up and that we might participate in his mission with a sense of urgency. And I know for myself in my own spiritual life that sometimes this negative command is hard to live, especially outside of the Lenten season, to freely give up certain created goods that aren't bad in themselves so that I cannot be attached to them, and also so that I can be empty for God to fill me up. And so the invitation, I believe, from Jesus is that he wants us to build the kingdom with a great sense of urgency still today, and not only to go out and preach and share the gospel with people in our lives, to do mighty deeds and to heal and to bring peace to others, but also that we might let go of any creative things that might be in the way of his mission of building his kingdom. And not only that, but even things that are keeping us from fully opening ourselves up to receiving him. And so whatever our state in life is, we can pray about that and say, Lord, what in my life do you want me to not take with me as I go about the mission in my regular life, even outside of Lent? And that way, the sense of detachment and the sense of urgency that we have with Christ's mission, we will bear much fruit as his disciples did and win souls for Jesus.